Hello everyone, in today's video, and as far as you can see today we are playing Way of the Hunter, but before we having a sneak peek into what's going on here in Bear Country where we live off-grid, and it's nothing more than the first snow, and it seems that Mr. Bigglesworth is very enthusiasmated by this snow this year, and he's having fun and he's staying at home way more than before when it was the weather way better. And as far as you can see, he likes this kind of snowfall, and he likes also to hang out in the snow. And he used to accompany us with the dogs in the forest until a certain distance, and then he returns home, or he continues his own journey in the forest. And this is how he lives his life off grid here in the forest, like a wildcat basically. And yes, he's pretty wild as far as you can see, and probably he's having a lot of prey in the forest, and killing a lot of birds, unfortunately, and small critters, because sometimes he doesn't even really want to touch his kibble and chicken neck and meat that we are offering him. And yeah, so this is his life here with us, and he chose to live with us. And his story is a very interesting one, because he came to our place and we return him to his previous owner, and he kept coming back, and he kept returning him back to the previous owner, and he just kept coming back. And at one point the owner just quit on him basically, and that's how he stuck with us here in the forest. And I have to tell you folks that he made quite a distance from the city to come here in the forest at our place, and he was kept coming back from the city, basically crossing, like, I don't know, like two grazing fields and two forests. And it's quite a distance for a cat, and I cannot comprehend how he was able to find our place all the time from his previous owner and come to this place. And he's stuck with us for like 4 years now, and also he's socialized with our dogs, and I mean most of our dogs, and they are hanging out together. And basically this is our life here in the forest with our cats and dogs. And yeah, uh, folks, I will step in today into some gameplay footage, and also I have to tell you that there will be some more footage from the workshop and progression on the sculptures that I make from my project. Who doesn't know that children's exposition and possibly a theme park here with free entrance. And this year you will see a lot of progress regarding that aspect. And today we are hopping into Way of the Hunter, and as far as you can see, my new activity is shooting birds with bow and arrow. And I have to tell you folks that it's very challenging to do this kind of activity. And I just uploaded the successful hunts and harvest, but I had a lot of mistakes until I figured out how I have to place the shot on the birds while they are flying, and it's not easy, but it's very rewarding. And as far as you can see, I also figured out that you don't have to waste all those expensive arrows that you can buy in the shop to hunt these birds according to their tier level, because you can use the base stock arrows that are provided freely and unlimited amount, and you can still have the 5-star hunting rating as far as you can see with these arrows. And this way it's very fun, and it's very interesting to do this kind of activity, especially for me, to do bow hunting, because before I figured out that you can harvest everything with 5-star hunting level with the base arrow. It was a painful grinding basically to buy all those arrows, and it didn't work. And here is another shot, folks, and I managed to take down another one, and it was so fun, so pleasing and so fun to do this kind of activity and run around the map. And you will see that it is very challenging. And these birds, whenever they go to the sky, they try to land on their need zones, and you just have to run around like a headless chicken and shoot them and from the sky. And if you let them land unfortunately, and you miss, then they will change another need zone and they will go in another part of their need zones, and you have to follow them. But if you are chasing them in the sky and you don't let them to land, then you can basically run around in circles or left and right. And here, as you can see, I stumbled upon a surf scooter, and I was thinking maybe I should try to hunt him with a rifle, because I never hunted with a rifle, and I was quite successful taking him down. And yeah, so this was basically my first bird hunting in Way of the Hunter R2. I playing this game for a very long time, but I wasn't interested in hunting birds in this game for, and especially to achieve 5-star levels. And if I stumbled upon one, I just harvested. If I don't, I don't, and I didn't manage the birds at all. And I would have to tell you that I would like to see, as I mentioned before in my videos, a blowgun into this game, and probably then I would play and I would hunt way more small tier animals in this game, because I own a blowgun in real life and I know how fun and challenging it is. And as far as you can see, it wasn't quite the best rifle shot, but we managed to harvest this surf scooter, which is a 5-star level. And as far as you can see, they are making 5-star unit 91%. And you will see some interesting mistakes in the upcoming videos that I made. And I harvested some 2-star level animals, and folks, they were all above 90%, and I was so pissed off that I mistake them, and I harvest them. And probably this is why I'm having hard time on this Elkcrest island to harvest 5-star animals. And I have to tell you that until now I didn't harvest any 5-star animal but birds, basically the surf scooter and turkeys. I have a bunch of 5-star turkeys on this map, and none other animal which is a 5-star level yet. But there's hope still, because I have quite a few 2-star adults and I'm growing them. But I don't know, something's going on, folks. They are going through their life cycles way longer than as far as I remember that they are going through on other maps, or at least it seems for me, and I don't know why this is happening. And as far as you can see, I stumbled upon some fox while I was turkey hunting, and I was also trying this option, the photo mode, and I was playing with it, and it was so fun to do it. And as far as I mentioned in the previous videos, I would like to see implemented a wildlife photo simulation in this game with gears and bodies and lenses and everything, and all the according settings. And it would be very fun to do that, because it's almost like the ranger mode, because you have to approach animals, get the angle, and also the lighting and everything should be according to the moment to catch that glamorous and catchy photographs, basically. And yeah, as far as you can see, I try to harvest this female from this map, this mature female, and I'm still not familiar how females affect the percentage of the fitness level of the animals, and I just harvest any mature female that I saw on this map. And if I saw that there are too many females in one herd, I just take the mature ones and that's it. And I try to go for the ones that are not looking that good, and they are basically, you can distinguish from the rest that their bodies are smaller, or their bones are sticking out, or they're gray or something. And this is basically how I harvest females. And my problem, folks, in this game with predators is that it's so hard to tell their fitness level, and also to distinguish them from male and female in this game. And they should work in make an update in this game, and also in the new game they should pay attention to this. I mean, I don't require, and I don't complain to, they should provide us a very outstanding and very outlier and outcry look of the animals, like the great ones in Call of the Wild, an exaggerated one, but something that makes them look very thorough breed, or at least very distinguished from the other animals. And I can tell you folks, around here in this region, when I see a bear that is above 400 trophy level, it's very different from the other ones, and you can say, and you can even tell by its walk and his presence that this is a very high fitness level animal. And this is what I would like to see in this game. And also the aggression of the predators should be um, adjusted also, and I would like to see these predators hunt these animals on the map. And it would be so much fun if these foxes would attack the turkeys, for example, and you would have to be careful that some predator wouldn't take your 5-star level before you are able to harvest, or even if they would trigger on attack or hunting animation while you are harvesting your animals. And you should make this decision: either you take down the predator or the prey that you are hunting for. It would be a very challenging and very fun gameplay probably, and I don't know how it could be implemented in this game, and if it's too much programming or it's too much scripting or whatnot, but probably it could be done, because as far I can tell, there's very sophisticated programming in this game also, with the behavior on the animal, and the animation is so nicely done, and I think it could be done probably. And as far as you can see folks, I stumbled upon a Leucistic mountain goat, and I was just complaining and whining on somebody's chat section under his video, who stumbled upon a mountain goat. His was a female, and I never saw in this game a Leucistic mountain goat ever on any of the maps, and I'm playing this game for a very long time. And right after a few days I started to harvest the mature ones, and somehow I found my Leucistic mountain goat also. And folks, I have this Alaskan moose on this map here in the valley, and this is going so slowly to mature him. And also I don't know if I will keep him to his last life cycle, because it's very tricky. And I saw that somebody's Leucistic male, it doesn't have the antlers too symmetric and according, and I'm very curious if mine would be the same, or it would be maybe a higher fitness level. And let's see how we will be able to age this Leucistic moose, and what we will be able to pull off this mountain goat, Leucistic one, and moose that I have on this map. And if you have the same thing on your map, I would be very curious to follow your videos and your progression and match our experience in this game. So this is for today's video folks. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next videos with more content from here off grid in Bear Country, and see you next time.